Hey, bold, sexy warrior tribe. Welcome here to Throwback Thursday. I am here with my gorgeous friend and soulmate client turned friend, Alli MacKenzie. I
Hello, everyone.
She's amazing. You guys are going to love her. If you don't know her already, you absolutely need to. So, Alli, share with us who you are, what your business is, and who you serve.
Absolutely. So, Alli MacKenzie, I'm a lifestyle liaison and Reiki master teacher. And my main mission is to really help empower individuals to break free from their limiting beliefs and make purpose aligned decisions by helping to uplift their vibration and shift their mindset. So, I really take a holistic approach to coaching. I do a lot of online coaching, I host a lot of workshops. I host a lot of Reiki training workshops if you're looking to become a practitioner. And then I've also been dabbling into the public speaking side of things, which is just sort of where things and life have been taking me. And I must say, I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Yay! And we're gonna share
Yeah.
like how incredible it's been because Alli, you like this is truly like divine for me. Just when so many clients come in and connect. So, guys, this is how Alli and I first officially met in person. Now, I didn't know that you had been following me on Instagram for a while, and I think that was like
Yes.
when I was specializing in food and body image and self love.
Yes.
And
This
then
had to have been like 3 or 4 years ago already,
gosh, it's so
at
cool.
least. Yeah.
And then, as life would have it, I got into an accident, a car accident 2.5 years ago, and I need physio. And at the time, you were you were a manager there, right?
I was. Yeah. Yep.
Office manager at the physio clinic. And I just remember seeing Alli and just this ball of light. And literally, she was pregnant. So she was like,
So I was a ball.
I was like, she's so adorable and so sweet. And we didn't really have a lot of communication then. I had no idea you were following me. And I just thought you had such a lovely presence. And then when you reached out to me and you told me where you were at, I'm like, oh, click, 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 click. That's Alli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us what got you to reach out to me for business coaching.
Absolutely. So I've been in the wellness industry for roughly 6 years now, and I actually started my wellness journey as a personal trainer, and loved that. I loved having that one-on-one time with clients.
Mhm.
I then found myself looking for more information. That's just how my personality is. I love learning. I love diving into books and just finding out what else do I need to know, right? So that then led me to becoming a nutrition coach. So I went back to school, I achieved my applied nutrition science diploma, and loving that. So I had, two facets to really help my clients. However, while all this was going on, my husband and I were trying to become pregnant, and we had a few hiccups along the way. So really, before I became pregnant, I was, an entrepreneur. I was affected in terms of confidence, though, because I felt like, you know, this major situation going on with my husband and I was
Mhm.
really filtering out towards how I was showing up in the world in other areas. So, long story short, we got pregnant, it all worked out. We're blessed with a beautiful baby boy. And then right after I had my son, I was trying to think about, how I could infuse myself back into the entrepreneurial world. And while that was going on, I was going through some postpartum depression and really just trying to navigate motherhood and
Mhm.
figuring out how, I was fitting into this new identity and how to get back to being Alli. So I was happy to be a mama, but I really wanted to get back to being Alli too. So I was trying to figure out how to do that, and I felt really, really lost. And I had been following you for a while on Instagram, and then I think you actually had, because your birthday is before mine,
Yes.
and I think I saw you were celebrating your birthday, and then you were talking about this new coaching package you had, and it felt right to me. So yeah, I felt the urge to reach out to you, and I think a lot of it too is because you seemed very credible in the industry. Being a previous psychologist and having that to bring to the table, I felt was a real bonus for me just because of where I was
Mhm.
at. So that was really attractive to me in terms of the kind of support that I needed. And you just seemed like you had this awesome energy to you. So I was like, I gotta call this girl and see if she can help me.
Aw, thanks,
And then,
love.
yeah, so that's what led me to reaching out.
And I just want to acknowledge you for the courage to do that. I want to highlight. So, for those of you who are listening are like, oh my gosh, like, gee, I can relate with Alli, like feeling like I've lost myself because
Hmm.
my mom hat or my parenting hat, your dad hat is like taking over, or like other areas of your life, you're putting everyone else first. Um,
Hmm.
struggling emotionally, right? Like that's
Yeah.
because you're not prioritizing yourself. So I acknowledge you for even realizing, like, I need to be finding me again and showing up as me first, and everything else can fall into place, right?
Yeah.
So I want to
Thank you.
that. And it was, how cool is this, guys? This was one of my favorite stories in terms of soulmate clients signing up. It was your husband who secretly emailed me after we had our discovery call, and
Yeah.
we were just really, really excited after this call we had, the sacred
Yeah.
visioning on that discovery call. And Matt reaches out to me. He's like, hey, you don't know me, but I'm Allie's husband, and her birthday's coming up, and I would love to gift her the
Oh, look, he's trying to call me right now.
oh,
And
look at that.
wow. Okay. See, that's like the
And
universe.
that's not
Just
calling in.
that is so bizarre.
Oh, that's amazing. So I was just like, this is so sweet. What an amazing spouse. Like, first of all, like, that's huge. He's just, because to this day, he doesn't quite get, well, he's in a totally different industry, the welding industry, right? So he doesn't quite get what you do, but he's so super
Oh,
supportive,
like,
and he always
yeah.
has been. And he just secretly paid. So when we got on a follow-up call, you were just like, I was the one that was able to be like, guess what? Surprise!
Okay, and you know what? Now he just pulled up beside me, so that is hilarious.
That's so awesome. He's gonna like come in. We'll be like, "Hey, Matt."
I'm like, hang on.
You
Oh,
can
wow.
totally get him. Come on. He'll be like, "Oh my god." So
Oh, I
okay. So
know. Yeah.
then, what was it like? Because we worked together in my 6-month Align business coaching package. What
Yeah.
was that like for you? So share then what you got out of coaching in terms of, what you learned, how you showed up, your confidence.
Yeah. I mean, it was it was all of the above. I mean, I think back to our very first meeting, and I remember being so nervous because I didn't even know where to begin. It's like I had a million questions, and I was just like, how do I even, I don't even know where to start. I just felt so lost because, like I say, I was coming from this personal trainer background, this nutrition background, and then I had recently become a Reiki practitioner before you and I had started working together. And I didn't know how to piece it all together. And you definitely gave me a huge sense of clarity, and you helped me map out a plan, and you really helped me take a step back from the logistic side of things to a certain degree, because that's where I kept going. It was like,
Yeah.
well, how do I make this happen? Okay, well, that's great, Roz, but how? And you just really gave me that peace of mind to say, well, you know what? It's of course important to have some action steps in place,
Mhm.
but when you become too hung up on the specifics, then you don't let the greater plan unfold. So you definitely helped me see that. You helped me, I would say, even deepen my connection spiritually, because even before all of this, I can honestly say I was very spiritually confused. And,
Right.
all of my experiences over the past year have definitely helped me heighten that to a degree that I didn't even know was possible. So, I mean, definitely clarity, direction. I'm doing a Facebook Live.
Hi, Matt.
You want to be on the live? Not this. And then yeah, confidence, to say like, girl, you got this, with like, and you were really my biggest cheerleader. And I find too that sometimes you just need that person who really has, that objective, view as opposed to being in your life. Because you can talk to your partner, you can talk to your friends, but it's hard for them to give you unattached advice, you know, and you were very much that support system for me.
Thank you. And I just see your growth. Yeah. From that overwhelmed deer in the headlight look, like, I just want to make everything happen. By the way, guys, okay, Alli, also, how old was Hunter? Like, you just had him.
He wasn't even a year yet when we started working together.
And this woman just made it happen because you were so, that was the other thing, you were so tapped into your purpose. It fueled you to just take action, and you made it work. You made it happen. And you asked for help. That was the other piece too. You made sure you asked for help, for support. Yeah. And I always preach about asking for help as a superpower. And I just think, Alli, like, it's been so incredible watching you continue to rise, gaining that confidence, doing more Facebook Lives, just showing up in your authenticity and like calling in. Because then it's like, okay, now what happens when I call them in? How do I convert them into clients? And
exactly.
You grew your confidence in doing that. And now today, tell us where you're at in your business and with all the wins.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You're from because you just had your birthday.
Yeah. And I was just telling you, you know, I really look at my birthday as like my new year.
Yes.
I mean, of course, you know, New Year's is fun, but I look at my birthday as like, this is my time to really press the reset button and really sort of shift things. Right. So I feel like it's important to set your intentions for your new year and say, you know, this is what I'm looking to achieve. This is the support that I need. How can I make this happen? So yeah, I have a lot of really fun stuff coming up. I have, you know, some really great online coaching clients, which I'm so excited, you know, and honored that they've reached out to me specifically to help them. And because, I mean, that's huge, right? It's like you said, it's asking for help, but you know, being able to be that person for someone is, I mean, that fills your soul right there.
And that, I want to say that was something that was a huge transition for you too, because you were seeing people, and you still do work in person, but you were running a lot of your moon circles in person. Yeah. And then we thought, okay, how do we put that online? So let's do that. So now we're online circles.
Absolutely. And that was really a big part of it too, was figuring out how do I do this online? I mean, of course I can navigate Facebook and Instagram, but how do you, you know, the logistical side of that, how do you make this happen? So you definitely helped me to that degree immensely. And then, so I have a lot of really great workshops coming up at the end of September. I'm speaking and teaching at the Hustle event. So it's a full day mastermind. So there's, you know, 5 or 6 different facets of wellness and life planning. So I'll be talking about mental wellness at that one. So I'm really, really excited for that. And then I'm hosting a Reiki level 1 practitioner workshop in October.
Amazing.
And then, which I'm excited about too, because and that's the other piece of it. I find that I really, really love teaching. And of course, I mean, I didn't have the confidence to do that before. So now I, you know, being able to tap into that is beautiful. And then the really, really big thing, which I'm like still pinching myself a little bit.
Listen to this, guys. Listen to this one.
Yeah. So, and I have to say, I mean, there's a whole story around a really fun pair of shoes. So if you want to ask me about that, then definitely message me. But on my birthday, I received the coolest gift of all. Somebody reached out to me, said, hey, there's this really great opportunity coming up in Boston at Harvard University.
I'm literally getting goosebumps right now.
I know.
University. In one year, guys, this is what Alli has created for herself.
Yeah. And just little, like, I mean, I guess a little over a year from, you know, start to when that's about to unfold. But so I'm doing a talk at Harvard University at the end of November. So
Huge. And like, that's why I want to celebrate you and really acknowledge you, because just over a year ago, you did not even have any clarity about the big vision picture. And then once we had clarity, you were like, go time, right? And you still made time to be a mom. You still made time to be a wife. You still made time for girl time, for your friends. You really created harmony, created that in your life. I don't believe in balance, but harmony, right? In all areas of your life. And I was just like, this lady is amazing. Like, just, you are amazing that you have said yes to yourself and yes to your dreams so big. And you guys, a year is not that long. A year is not that long. So much can happen in a year when you truly believe in yourself. You know you're worthy to put your message out there. It is so big, and you did anything and everything within your integrity to really show up. And that was so aligned with your big vision. And Alli, I'm so freaking proud of you, girl. Like, I'm so proud. I can't wait.
Thank you.
And this is just the first year, right?
Like, well,
and
I should mention too that, Roz, even when we first started working, what was it? Was it 30 or 45 days after we started working that I actually wrote my first ebook and created an online program. So that was within like a month and a half, I think.
That's right. That was an idea I suggested for you to put out there and create that freebie, get yourself more visible, and you did.
Yeah.
Oh, and your branding was totally like, you were very fitness-like and very much more on the, we'll say, because you're a divine masculine feminine, much more on the masculine side. I was like, where's the Alli? These are on brand. We can't use this anymore. And I think you even had a different name, right? So we rebranded. Okay, now you're really clear about your soul's brand. You're really clear about the big vision. You're clear about the action plan, and you went for it. You also brought in other resources along the way to support you in your journey to your success. So I want to acknowledge you for continuing to invest in your business in time, money, energy as you grew this, because you believe so much in it. And look at what happens. You are living proof that when you believe so much and you do what it takes to grow your impact, this is what happens. Right.
And I mean, and honestly, it comes down to having people, believe in you too. And you were very much that person for me, Roz. And, and understanding too that hiring a coach is, it's an investment in yourself, right? And it's being able to also know that a little bit of effort is required, right? That, you provide amazing tools and strategies. And there's still a little bit of legwork though, right? And it's being able to tap into your purpose.
Like, oh, it's going to happen, right? Like,
exactly. And there will be challenges. I've had hard days. I will be honest, right? Some days are hard to wear all the hats, but it's, looking at the big picture, well, what am I working towards down the road? What sacrifices do I have to make today so that I can be the best mom to my little guy, so I can be a wife and be the best coach I can to my clients, and, slowly make the world a better place.
Thank you. Well, and I just love working with clients as yourself, because I know I believe in your mission. I know it's my way of going, I'm creating the ripple effects by working with the coaches, the leaders, the healers, the practitioners themselves, because you are going to be multiplying in your business with your impact. So it just gives me so much soulgasm to be in this. So thank you, love, for your time and your energy and just your sharing. It's such a gift for me and for the world. So thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for all that you do.
I know you have a Reiki level 1 course coming up. I also know you have a freebie, you have a Facebook group. So we can post all that below in the comments.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. And I do have, it's a free Facebook group, and it's empowering you to create the lifestyle you desire. It's our inner circle. So definitely a very motivating place. And then, for sure, I will definitely, I'll comment below with some of those events coming up if any of that is in alignment with you.
Thank you. And if you guys feel called to connect with Alli, whether it's like, she might be my guide, go for it. If you feel called in any way she's such an awesome, beautiful person. You can see that and feel that. Okay, go connect with Alli, because you never know where these.
Thanks, Roz.
Okay, thanks, love.
All right. Take care.